Hello, I'm here. Hello. I hope you can hear me. Hello. Hi. So I already have this sketch that I started, and I thought that I would continue this today. Not doing something from scratch, just continuing this. Let's see. I hope the music volume is good. Also, I had a sudden headache an hour before starting the stream, so we'll see how this will go. Always fun. Headaches. Okay. Let's see. Oops. I wanted to bring this out a bit. Yeah. Need it closer. I always have trouble with the hands. I don't exactly see the fingers from the string they're holding. puts her fingers into a strange position, I think. What layer is that? Oh, okay. hand still looks smaller somehow. You only see the fingers, but still. I don't know. Yeah, it's not a good idea starting with the hardest part, but this is where I was when I stopped doing this last time. This is more out. These are such an it has such nice folds. I was thinking about making Connor in his egg form here, since she's already bald, so there's no hair, and I was like, that would be fun, but we'll see. Don't exactly know yet. I just like the folds on the hoodie. I could do both versions, actually. That would be fun. Having an egg version and a thin skin version of him. Both. I rarely draw egg Connor anyway, so it would be fun to do. Oh, this has to go, I think, a bit higher, maybe. Yeah, even higher, but it will do. By the way, the reference picture I'm using is she's a makeup artist. You can find her on Instagram. She's called Microsoft. If anyone's interested or curious, she has some really nice art and pictures and stuff. I mean, makeup art and some fashion photos. It's really cool. She's got really cool style. Okay. I know that I just started, but I think I already need a tiny break. My headache is better, but I need a little break. I will be back just in a few minutes, just in a second. Let's see. Okay, I will be back. Okay, I'm back. I think. Every time I imagine Connor in a hoodie, it's always Hank's DPD hoodie. So I think it's gonna be that one this time too. I just heard someone sneezing outside really loudly. Don't really see this part. The falls here are a mystery. I get so lost in these falls. There's just so many. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I could be more free with them, but it's better if you see some actual falls. But of course, it's not exactly the same. I couldn't do that. But I'm trying to see how are the falls actually, so that maybe I can learn from them, you know? So that when I draw more freely, then I should know that, oh yeah, these this curve would fold like this and this would fold like this. So I'm doing this in the hope of maybe remembering something from it eventually. So yeah, I'm just looking and trying to make sense of this. Hmm. I think I'm gonna leave the butt part like this because I love these lines here. So I don't think that I'm gonna round it down. This looks fun. Music, where are you? I think I should bring this part lower though. Looks strange. Hmm. That's not too bad, is it? Oh well. Like this. Yeah, this is too close. Yeah. It's so funny when I'm drawing these folds on the clothes. It's like I see one thing, and then the next time I see something else, and it's like every time I see a bit more of it. So these clothes folds could be drawn for so long, always understanding a bit more. But who has the time and patience for that? I don't, that's for sure. I love this too, so I think I'm gonna leave this like this also and not do that curve. Or maybe I should, I don't know. Should I? It's nice and cozy if it's rounder. Maybe. But I'm definitely gonna leave the butt like this. Oh god. I don't know how much patience I will have for the shoes. I usually don't have much. We'll see. I definitely want to draw all these details, that's for sure. Also, sorry for not talking too much. Until now, I was very lucky. Someone was always here to chat with. So, I don't really know how to just talk by myself. So I hope you're fine with that. You can just enjoy the music. But also feel free to chat, but also feel free to lurk, so just have fun. Whatever feels nice. Shoes are usually so hard, but also some nice shaped shoes are so cool. So I love them, even though they are hard. I'm not good at drawing them, but I enjoy trying. As stupid as it sounds. It's so flat. No. I wish I could see anything from all this whiteness. In the middle of all this whiteness. There's gonna be less holes than on the shoe originally. Okay. Wow. No idea what's happening here. Okay, I think I'm gonna take a little break again. And then I'm gonna work on the face a bit more, maybe. And then I will try to start coloring. We'll see. For now, I'm gonna take a little hydration break. I will be back in a few minutes. Okay, I'm back again. Let's see. I don't really know if I wanna change too much on the face. I know that it's not so good, but I also don't want to overdo it. So I don't know. Hi, hello. Hello, how are you? How's it going? You desperately don't want to be at work? But 2 hours at least. Oh, sometimes it's like it can be so long when you don't want to be there. Yeah. But 2 hours, not so much. It's gonna pass. I'm trying to work on this Connor, but right just before the stream I had a pretty bad headache, so I feel like I've been, I don't know, like I've been chewed and then spat out or something like that. Like, ugh. Baby girl Connie. Yeah, I kind of draw him like that usually. I draw him as baby girl. Other than my headache, it's pretty chill. I hope work goes by fast for you. Glad to hear, thank you. I received the package today that I was waiting for. So, yay! It's some nice art from an artist. So cool. I didn't have time to read it yet. I'm gonna do that when I'm free. Still have to cook when I'm finished with the stream because I don't have any food. Early Christmas? Yeah, kind of. Mm. He has a tiny eye here, but I'm not sure if I want to leave it that tiny. Maybe I want to make it bigger. Yeah, this one's like has less resemblance but looks better. Oh well. So is work like hard or just boring? It's chill? Well, chill is nice, actually. At least it's not stressful. That's something too, right? I'm gonna choke on my own saliva. What a nice day. I don't know, I slept so much and I went to bed yesterday surprisingly early, so there might be something else too that caused my headache. I don't know. Also, I ate pretty late. I was really hungry by the time I got to eat. And maybe I ate too much too suddenly, so maybe that contributed to my headache. I don't know. It came so suddenly, it was so surprising, like, oh, wow. You woke up early today and it was raining and your first thought was, gotta leave early so you don't get caught in traffic. Stomach ache? No, the headache. I had a headache and I was thinking about why was it so sudden, and I don't know, maybe my stomach did something that it could be connected. It's not impossible. Yeah, the traffic. I love how my Connor I never feel that it would resemble Connor. I just can't draw him. Oh well. But at least I'm not alone, because I heard other artists also saying that it's really hard to draw Connor. So it's not just me suffering with it. Honestly, I would really love to have some more stylized style, but I don't know, it's just never seems to happen. Developing style is hard, yeah. And the previous style I was working in, it was so different from the one I'm doing now. So I really don't have my own style in this type of art I do now. It's kind of like whatever happens, happens. I think I'm gonna stick with this. I feel like if I keep fixing it, it's just gonna get worse. Oh. Okay. So coloring is another funny thing because I kind of had a way of coloring I liked in Medibang, the previous program I was working in, drawing in. But now I can't use Medibang because I couldn't make it work on my PC with the pen. Somehow the pen doesn't work properly in it right now. Maybe I will find a solution in the future, but for now I can't. And I don't really have a coloring style in Photoshop yet that I like. I kind of had a drawing last time that I managed to color in a way that I like it. But that doesn't mean that I can do that now too. So I might just start coloring and like throwing out what I started if I don't like it. I mean, not the whole drawing, just the coloring part. Because I'm experimenting and things doesn't work the same way, so yeah. Okay, doesn't look too strange, I think. I'm gonna save because I didn't save since I started. Okay. So I have this stupid way of, I started not using really different layers, only for a few things. Because in Medibank, the colors just mixed so prettily in such a nice way that I started doing that. And I'm kind of like trying to replicate that in Photoshop. But we'll see how it will go. So that's why even just the base color takes a lot of time to do. Because I'm just going around my lines and stuff. I think it's a really stupid way of doing it. But this is the way I enjoy it, so that's what I'm gonna do. It's all for fun anyway. So you wish you knew how to do digital painting. Nothing wrong with experimentation, yeah, right? Yeah, the funny thing is that I started doing digital painting. I'm doing it for a few years now. Not too many, but a few. And I still don't know anything because I'm just too tired and lazy to learn. So yeah, I'm still at a very basic level. Have I done like physical art before, like pen and paper? Yes, yes. I did that for a long time. It was just also a struggle because the paper and the things I used, I just couldn't find good quality anymore. And scanning was a pain because the colors were never the same, and it was also hard to, you know, try to make it look right after scanning. So I was like, fuck this. I want to do digital instead. And for a long time I was still like, I couldn't so on my laptop, on my old laptop, I just couldn't make the pen work properly in Photoshop, and I only had Photoshop. So I was doing the line art, the sketch and the line art still traditionally, and I was only coloring digitally. And then I found Medibang, and that's when I started drawing fully digitally. So yeah, I was using, when I was a kid, I was using color pencils, and I loved that. And then when I started scanning my drawings and posting online, I saw that the scanner really doesn't like color pencil. At least it was not pretty scanned. So I was looking for other techniques, and for some time I was using watercolor, but actually I used an empty marker and made that empty marker wet, and that's how I use watercolor instead of a brush, because I never liked painting. so it looked more smooth, and the scanner liked it better too, so it looked better. And then I switched to Copic markers. When I had some summer jobs or something, I used my first pay to buy Copic markers. Actually, I just went and bought a ton of markers, because those are not cheap. So yeah. Interesting, yeah. Pretty clever. Oh, thank you. I'm sure others did it too, but actually I developed that technique by myself, so it's not like I saw it from someone. I just thought that this might work. the watercolor with the anti-marker. Brushes are kind of intimidating, yeah, especially if you're kind of like, a control freak, right? Like you have to be a bit loose with painting. Some people can use brushes and painting in a very precise way, but if you haven't been doing it for years and you can't use it that well, it's really intimidating, because it's not doing what you want to do. Not always goes the brush into that direction. The paint just flows and stuff like that. So I think you really have to know how it works if you want to use it so precisely, and that's not something easy to do. I did saw some traditional artists who use watercolor really precisely with a brush, but I don't think that's a really easy thing to achieve. I think you have to practice a lot, and I think you have to know your equipment really well. And I was never that invested in it, so yeah. I think we switch to our, yeah, this is I didn't even realize that I'm listening to the observation duty music for a long time now, actually. What the heck? Oh no, this is just when we stopped. Okay. So I'm gonna switch to something else. Okay. You don't want to buy art supplies just to try it, so you're just sticking to digital for now. Yeah, well, you can buy some cheap ones if you're worried about. Yeah, definitely you don't have to buy some expensive ones just to try it. That's not really worth it, because maybe you won't like it and never use them again. But there are some cheap ones that you can use in a pretty fun way. There are some really cheap they are markers, but they are like this kind of brush markers, and they are not such good quality. Like you can't leave your drawing out in the sun because it will kill the colors and stuff like that. But for just having fun, they are pretty fun. It's pretty enjoyable to use them. Yes, I'm an art teacher, but I only teach small kids in elementary school, so I just teaching them how to, use scissors and so very basic stuff. Not high art or anything. Oops. I love this music. It's kind of monotone, but also kind of nice. I think I'm gonna need another little hydration break pretty soon. I love how it goes into the lines and kind of changes them a little and their textures. I basically use this one brush. I always have trouble finding a nice brush. And in Medibang, I was also using a very basic brush and mostly just use that. Although there I did use some different kinds for example, when I drew chibi art and I had to do like proper line art for those and stuff like that. Am I going to give him tattoos? That would be cool, right? It looks cool on her too, but I don't think so. I wouldn't know what. Maybe if I had some idea for some cool tattoos, maybe I would. But I'm thinking about making two versions. One is with his synth skin on, so like with his human look, with hair and everything. And I'm thinking about doing the other version where he just looks like his android form. And that's kind of like tattoos. So we'll see. I'm really thinking about doing two versions. Maybe I would be just like giving him a tattoo, and it would be Love Hank. Weave. Okay. Yeah, I wrote this one, it was flipped. She's called Microsoft on Instagram. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take a little hydration break. And then I will continue. Okay, I'm back. So I'm wondering how to do this because if I want to do two versions and I'm using only this one layer, then it's a bit tricky. So maybe I should like color all his clothes and shade his clothes and then duplicate the layer and then do the skin. So when I want to do the Android version, then I can duplicate that layer that I left with only the colors or only the clothes shading and do the skin in a different way. So I'm thinking about doing that right now. I wonder what colors should I give to his shorts and his shoes and his socks. Peach shorts. I never really used those colors for Connor. I was thinking white shorts. It would be really fun. But I don't know if I want to do... Also, if he's an android, his skin color is white, so maybe I shouldn't do white shorts. I also should make some kind of balance, like bringing back this gray somewhere. Maybe his socks will be gray. I don't want to make the shoes gray. White sneakers? I don't know. I want to change the colors because of the android skin color. It will melt into one, I'm afraid. Although I could use like different shade colors, so that would differentiate them. But I don't know. Could always go for blue. Yeah, that's what I usually do. So I'm thinking about some kind of blue for the shorts, gray for the socks, and blue for the shoes. I'm thinking... Yeah, I'm a bit conflicted because I love the white pants and white shoes idea. Maybe I should go with that. Yeah, maybe I will do the white because I love the white. And then and I will find out later the Android version. Could make it alternate color schemes. Best of both worlds. Yeah, what sucks is that I'm not so good with colors, so it's always a big struggle for me. I wanna... It would be nice to learn some color theory or stuff like that, some more about colors. Maybe it would make my life easier. Okay. Maybe like the shorts and the shoes will be this bright white, and his skin will be a little bit more bluish, grayish white. And that will already be a distinction between the two. Like I really have these bright white shorts in my head now. Honestly, this stage when I'm just coloring the base colors and just trying to ignore these lines, this is like a pretty relaxing process. I like it. So white! Wow! Clean, yeah. Maybe a bit too clean, but we'll see. Fun. Looks boring, but I enjoy it. That's the important part. Yes, 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 yes. Definitely. You have to think so much and concentrate so much for drawing, and it feels nice that this is a bit of a just going around the lines, not as much thinking. Yay! I have sad news. Sad news for myself. I'm out of tea. Oh, looks good. Yeah, no tea. I don't want to make another one because it's late already. But no tea. So I'm gonna just drink water from now on. Sad life. Okay. Now comes the harder part. I should try to shade this. So we'll see how that goes. Hmm. So what was good in Medibang? Gotta run and wrap some things up for work. Hope the art piece turns out well. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna stream for about an hour and a half. I don't know. So thank you so much for being here. And I'm glad the work is finished and you're over it for today. So what I wanted to say is that in Medibang, these colors, like I have this black line and I have this gray I'm using for shading. These mixed when I was coloring. Now if I do it, they don't mix, they just kind of covers it up. So yeah, I miss that. So it's a bit funny that I'm trying to kind of get the same effect, but without that effect. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted. So yeah, it looks funny. I'm doing this basic shading with a certain gray, but later I'm gonna do a darker color also, and I think I'm gonna use a lighter one too to imitate some kind of highlight kind of things. Hi, hello. Hi, I'm gonna stream for about an hour. So I'm not going anywhere for an hour or so. Hello. Hi. Happy Friday. Thank you so much for the raid. This is actually my second raid ever. Like ever. Thank you so much. So what were you doing? Exactly. I know you were probably drawing. Arting. You were like, oh, I can't hear you, but you remembered that you didn't have my headphones on. You scared me there for a moment. Happy second raid. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh. And what a big raid. Oh my god. I was here like with 2 lurkers and that's it. It's so nice to hear you. You were working on color study group thumbnails. Ah, cool, cool. It's so nice that you're always learning something. And just me, I'm just have no idea what I'm doing. I really should be learning things. The art is so nice. Oh, thank you so much. You love my line weights? Thank you. And their face? Thank you. It's Connor from a game. So I'm drawing him. I usually draw him. I draw him a lot. What game? Detroit Become Human. He's an android, actually. So I was thinking about making this simple human version of him and also making his android form version also. You still need to play that? Yeah, it's a nice game. Oh, my music stopped. Yeah, so it's just that I'm doing this all in one layer. So I was like, how do I do that? So that's why I'm only doing the clothes for now. So I'm gonna color the clothes and then do his skin after I duplicated the layer. So I will have just the colored clothes version, and then I'm gonna do his android skin also. Well, not on the stream because I won't have time for that, but that's the plan anyway. You heard really nice things about that game? Yeah, it's really cool. It's a cool game. It has some really nice music and atmosphere and characters. And you can replay it many times because there are so many versions. I mean, it's a branching narrative game, so you can have a lot of outcomes. Oh, my PNG tuber is so cute. Oh, thank you. It's an older drawing. Actually, I don't have long hair anymore, so I should make a new one. But I was just trying out if I can actually make it work. And it's so fun to see it moving. Also, you have to raid and run since you're expecting a guest soon, but super adore you. And you leave a lurk. Oh, thank you so much, and thank you so much for the raid again. Thank you. And have fun with your guest. Thank you. Bye bye. You're playing Final Fantasy VII Remake at the moment because you still haven't finished it, but you might get around to Detroit sometime after that. That's cool. Nice plan. You came in with hello, hi. Welcome. So yeah, actually, also the actor of Connor is also streaming with his wife, who's also who also was an actor and also played in the game. Sorry for my English, it's not my first language, and I also started streaming to practice English, so excuse me for that. So my point is I often watch their streams. Actually, I'm gonna watch their stream after I finish mine, because they are gonna stream today too. My English is great. Oh, thank you. It's nice that it sounds like that, because actually it's so hard to gather my thoughts and say sentences in English. I'm doing great. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. You're super nice. Thank you so much. And how's everyone? How's your Friday? I had a pretty bad headache just before the stream, but thankfully that's better now. English is a tough language. Some friends on your course hate that it has tenses. Yeah. Also, what's hard for me is speaking it, like actually saying the words, because we speak in my language so differently. So yeah. Also, it's pretty different to communicate in writing and to actually speak it. It's pretty different. You're getting over a cold, but you're recovering. Thank goodness it's the weekend. Yeah, at least you will have time to rest and heal properly. Friday have been slow? Glad I'm feeling better. You woke up with a headache, but you think it was just dehydration. Yeah, that's very possible. Is it really hot at your place too? It's really hot here. I am trying to drink properly, but I also didn't eat properly before my headache, so maybe that was part of the reason. Then I ate very suddenly, maybe more than I should have. So it was a very sudden, very unexpected headache. Last night it was quite warm, yeah, but also was bad yesterday for drinking water. Oh, you're not drinking enough? You have to watch out for that. I am trying to drink a lot. I actually was very bad at drinking water back in the day, and I had to learn to drink. I had to make an effort to to drink properly. It's so hard to get used to drinking when you're like drinking 1 glass of water per day. It's something that's hard to get used to, but you can. I actually started with tea. Because at least it had a taste. So I started drinking tea. And then I went to water. I still drink a lot of tea. But I drink it without sugar and all that stuff. It's just plain simple tea, mostly green tea. Yeah, you're trying to get better at it, but yesterday you were very bad. Well, I hope you manage to get better at it because it's really worth it. It can help with so many things, with your skin, with your health in general. So yeah, I have a pretty fun way of doing things, funny way of drawing. This is not the kind of art stream where you learn things. It's more like just hanging out while I draw, because I mostly don't know what I'm doing. Last year, you were doing really well. It was even helping you lose weight. Yeah. But then you went back to university and it all fell apart. Oh, yeah, I feel that. It's so hard to do it at work too, because, well, I don't really have time for anything at work. Sometimes I don't even have time to pee, which is bad. So I'm trying to have my own little solutions for that. Like, I bought a water bottle that I can hang on my wrist, so I can take it with me easier, because I often need my hands, so I can't always just hold my bottle, my water bottle. So now I can hang it on my wrist and I can still hold other things, so I can have it with me, and it's easier to drink if I have it with me, carrying it around. So yeah, you have to just do your own little tricks, I guess. You have to figure out what works for you. Little life hacks. Nice and chill vibes? Oh, that's cool. Nice and chill vibes is what I'm going for, yeah. So I was just sad before because I'm out of tea. I just finished my tea, so I have only water now. But I keep drinking because it's really hot, so I'm thirsty. It's so purple. So yeah, I'm gonna do some darker shades too. I don't know. I have a strange way of doing things. Also, I was using another art program. I was using Medibang Paint, but I have a PC now, and I couldn't make it work with my pen. Somehow it's just not working, so I'm using a different program now. And like everything's new for me. So if I didn't do what I was doing before, I don't know even more now. But I'm having fun, and that's the point, right? If you're just drawing and not doing it for work. Also, streaming is new for me. And like drawing on stream. So, you know, it feels a bit different also. Like just doing it by yourself. Well, as long as you're having fun, that's the main thing. Yeah, right? Do you also draw, by the way? Or doing some kind of art? Yeah, you were quite nervous the first time you streamed art. It was quite a jump, but it's easier now. You do, although you're quite new at it. Only a couple of years learning. That's so cool. Yeah, I'm pretty nervous. It feels really different drawing on stream. Actually, I started streaming mainly games, easier games because I'm a beginner with gaming too. I'm a beginner with gaming and streaming. And I had my first proper art stream last week. So this is my second. I kind of tried out before 1 or 2 times, but I didn't have a microphone yet and stuff like that, so I couldn't really consider that. You just finished a degree in concept art a month ago, but feel like you learned a lot. Oh, that sounds really cool. Lots of new experiences then. Yeah, yeah. I'm like new at everything. I'm doing so many new things now. Yeah, so I mainly play like click and point games and branching narrative games, you know, the ones that I don't need those skills for. But I'm getting braver. Like I started to play some Resident Evil games on stream, but on easy difficulty. So getting brave, but not too brave. That concept art is so cool. Resident Evil is a great franchise, so much fun. Yeah! Yeah, yeah. It's actually the first gameplay that I saw, because I only saw my first gameplay a few years ago. That was Resident Evil 7, and I fell in love at first sight. So that was when I started to watch gameplays a few years ago, and then only recently, 1 or 2 years ago, I started playing games myself. And then I started streaming too. Yeah, I just wish you could have a job in concept art. Just need to keep working on your portfolio, ArtStation, and keep hoping. Yeah, I guess it must be hard to get into that field. But I'm rooting for you. I'm sure you'll find something. Oh, 7 is great. You love games, maybe a little too much. They are a great way to blow off steam or escape for a little while. Yeah, and I never played games before, so I'm just realizing how much fun they are. It's a whole new world for me. So cool. So yeah, I played Resident Evil 7 on stream, and I played actually I'm playing 2 right now. Actually I plan to have a Resident Evil 2 stream tomorrow if I can, because I was keeping birthday month in June where I only played Resident Evil games, and I played 7, and I played a 7 DLC, and I started 2, but I couldn't finish that, so I still have to finish Resident Evil 2. Okay, I'm gonna stream for about 20 or 30 minutes because then I have to go. I have things to do. So I'm planning to do art streams on Fridays when I can. Summer is all a little bit jumbled up. Many things are happening, so my schedule often changes. But I try to do Fridays for art streams. And I plan to do Mondays for story games. Like we are playing Chicken Police right now on Mondays. And I stream on Wednesdays. We are playing like hidden object games and like observation duty games and stuff like that. And Fridays are for art streams, and when I can stream on Saturdays, they are for like whatever we are in the mood for. And currently it's Resident Evil 2 because I haven't finished that yet. So yeah, these are my plans. Resident Evil 2 Remake is very good, so atmospheric. They have done a great job with the franchise recently, with 7, 8, 2 Remake and 4 Remake. 3 was good but a little short. Yeah, they are doing a really good job with these games, I agree. Unfortunately, I probably won't be able to play Village and Resident Evil 4 because those are too much for my poor PC. But yeah, I did watch gameplays with them. Your schedule doesn't exist. You stream on random days when you feel like it. Not very good for building a community. Well, honestly, I don't know what's good for building a community. I was never good at it. I am trying to do some fixed days, so people who are interested know what's up, they know what's up. Yeah, they are quite demanding games. Yeah, so I'm a bit sad. I already also actually I tried out the demo for Resident Evil 4, but it was very funny. It was lagging so much. The graphics were like pulled down, really, so it looked kind of funny. So my poor PC barely managed to do even the demo. Yeah, that's a shame. Yeah. I'm kind of thinking about getting a PlayStation 5, but not like I have money for it. But a lot of games that I'm interested in are for PlayStation, so that would be cool. You have a PlayStation 5 for the exclusives. It's a pretty good console, although you thought it was broken the other day as you updated it, then was stuck on a blank screen for 30 minutes. Oh, interesting. I saw someone who had problems with, well, it got dusty and it kept turning off, so they had to clean it. It was strange because it's not such an old thing in general, so it's strange that it gets dusty so easily and just keeps shutting down. So yeah, it definitely has some issues, but I mainly heard good things. Yeah, you mean the exclusive games are great? You loved God of War on the PS4, for example, and Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, some really cool games. Although I'm not really interested in playing those myself, but so cool. I think I have more of a... I like horror games more. That's understandable. There is plenty of choice on there. Yeah. Well, I don't think that I'm gonna have any consoles anytime soon, but it's nice to think about and hope anyway. It's good to have goals. Yeah, yeah, that's true, that's true. Yeah. It's also, yeah, what also holds me back other than money is that you know, I think I should practice more games. I just, you know, that feeling when you don't feel worthy for something and it's so stupid, but it's still there. So it's something to come over, like, oh no, I didn't play enough games yet. I'm not good enough at games yet. So I don't deserve to have a PS4 because I'm not sure I could use it in the right way, or, you know, I don't know. It's stupid, but it's things like this are always in me. They are always in my head. Or stuff like, oh no, I should use my money for something else. I should like um put away my money and use it for something, you know, improve my home or something. I don't know, it's just stupid. But recently I came over a lot of things like that, so I'm hopeful of improving these things in my life. You understand? They are quite expensive, but then owning one might encourage you to play more games too, especially as the games will be separate from your PC. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Also, what I realized recently that it's really not good for me sitting so much before my PC. I always had a problem with sitting on chairs. They are really uncomfortable for me. So it would be a nice change of pace, you know, sitting on a couch instead of a chair. Sometimes. So yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna finish this darker shade on the hoodie, and then I'm gonna finish the stream for today after that. I have this side here yet, still. Yeah, relaxing on a couch and playing games is the best. Very cozy. Yeah, I would like to try that out, you know, being on a couch and playing that way. It must be super nice. Oh, I still have his socks too, but that's small, so it's not so long to do. Okay. So this is it for today. Is this music Dance with the Dead? Sounds quite similar. These are some royalty-free playlists I found on YouTube. So I don't think it's that, but might be inspired by that. Because these are royalty-free musics, so I don't have, you know, a problem with Twitch because of it. Hey, hello, hi. I'm just about finishing the stream right now. I've been streaming for quite some time today. So thank you so much for being here. And oh, you think they are royalty free too? I see. You use them on stream sometimes, but through Spotify. Yeah, I don't have Spotify subscription, so I don't use that. Thanks for the stream. Enjoy my day. Oh, thank you so much, and thank you so much for being here. It was amazing having getting a raid. Like, this was my second time ever, so thank you so much. It was pretty awesome, and I plan to stream tomorrow if I can. I want to play Resident Evil 2 tomorrow, and I'm gonna stream Chicken Police on Monday, and my art streams are on Fridays. So thank you so much for being here, and everyone have a nice day. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, lurkers, and everyone. Thank you. Yeah, so see you soon. Thank you so much, and bye-bye. Bye.